guys, today I'm going to be doing a first impressions video on the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. This has a foundation, a concealer, and a primer in it, and it has an SPF of 20. There weren't a lot of colors. I was expecting more colors in the selection, but I got the color 905 Ivory. It might be a little too pink, but we'll have to see. And I've already cleansed my skin and moisturized, and the only other product, as I drop it on the ground, the only other product that I've used on my face is the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer, just so that I have kind of a base and it can dry before I put on my under eye concealer and all that stuff. So, other than that, my skin doesn't have any makeup on it, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this for you guys. I'm going to take off my glasses. I'm going to start off with a small amount because I'm not sure how this will spread. So it's locked. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to squirt out. Oh. Okay, 2 pumps. It's pretty runny. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's already starting to move down my hand. And I'm going to use a stippling brush for this. I think it'll work better. It's a MAC 187 stippling brush, and I'm going to take a little bit, and I have a little Coastal Scents palette. The mirror actually detached itself from the palette, so now I just use it to apply my makeup. And I'm going to start off the center of my face. Okay, so those 2 pumps that I applied, they're pretty much gone, and I only did from my nose to my jawline and my hairline in this cheek. So I'm going to need quite a bit more foundation. So I'm going to squirt out 2 more pumps. They're smaller pumps, mind you, but still I have to apply a little bit more. It feels very light. It doesn't feel sticky yet. I'm just going to keep applying this all over my face. Just took 2 more pumps to finish off my forehead and a bit on my nose. So, now that I've pretty much applied this everywhere, I'm using a little bit more than I thought I would, but maybe part of it is the fact that once it goes onto your skin, I don't really feel it, which is nice. The color seems a little bit off. I'm not sure if you guys can see it as well as I can, but just think that it's a little bit too pinky, like orangey. I don't know. It just kind of looks a little off right now. Okay, so I'm going to put my glasses back on because maybe then I can see a little bit better. Okay, yeah, the color's a little bit off. It's a bit too dark. But what else is new? I'm so darn white. It looks pretty nice. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. It feels honestly better than it looks. If that makes sense. Yeah, it feels very light, but on my skin it's not sticky. I think it still has some sinking in to do for sure. Yeah, the color's a little bit weird. I've blended it into my neck, but you can still kind of see the difference. I can anyways. As for the whole, like, 3-in-1, like the primer, concealer, blah, 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 I'm still probably going to need to use a little bit of concealer, but I did do a pretty good job of covering up my, my spots. It's not very shiny right now. That could change, though. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and I will be back in a minute. Alright guys, so I am back. I just finished the rest of my makeup on my face. I didn't do any concealer except for underneath my eyes because I wanted to kind of test the whole primer, concealer, foundation theory with the whole 3-in-1 foundation. So I left that bare, so we will see how that holds up. I have some stuff on my hands if you're wondering what that is. So right now it is currently 1:05 in the afternoon. I started this one a little bit later just because I had some stuff to do in the morning, so I didn't have time until now, but I will still leave it on, you know, for a full 6 or more hours to kind of see how it lasts and how it holds up. So I will do a few check-ins during the day. I do have some running around to do, so some of them might be on my iPhone, but nonetheless, I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, so I am just getting in right now from doing a couple of errands, so I'm going to do a quick, don't mind my room, it's super messy. I'm going to do a quick update for you guys, try and find some good lighting. I guess that's okay, I don't know. So yeah, I've been wearing this for about 5 hours. It's 6:05 right now. I just checked, so you can trust me. And yeah, I will tell you a little bit about kind of what I've been thinking. What is this? What I've been experiencing all day. So it's settled really well into my skin. It feels really nice, and the reason kind of why I'm going to say that is because it's one of those foundations where I don't actually feel it on my face. Some, you know, foundations leave like a finish or like a sticky feeling or like a heavy feeling. This is extremely lightweight but giving like pretty medium coverage, so I like that about it. I've actually forgotten that I have makeup on a couple of times and like rubbed my face by accident, and then I'm like, oh crap, there's makeup there. So yeah, I really am enjoying it so far. I haven't blotted my face, or I haven't needed to blot my face or apply powder or anything like that. So far I am really liking it. So I will check back in a few hours closer to the end of the night to kind of give you my final results. Hi guys, so it's the end of the night. My hair looks pretty rough and it might be a little bit echoey in here, but we've kind of been renovating this bathroom, so it's kind of open in ways that you don't want your bathroom to be open. Like, either way, I'm going to end this first impressions video by kind of giving you my final thoughts, my kind of rating and my review on it. So I've been wearing this makeup since about 1 o'clock this morning, and it's now 10:41. So I mentioned at my 6 o'clock kind of interval and talk with you guys that I still like the feel of it. It still felt fine. It felt very lightweight, and I also mentioned that I didn't have to blot or anything like that. So same thing through to, you know, right now. I didn't need to blot my face. I didn't need to put any powders or anything like that on. Only thing that I reapplied was my lip balm. So I am honestly in love with this foundation. Compared to the foundations I've tried recently, this is my favorite, and I really like it. I like it, again, it's one of those products that kind of feels better as the day goes on. My skin feels like it's breathing. It doesn't feel like it has a really heavy product on it. So, with that being said, I'm going to give this product my rating. So I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. I'm only taking that half point off because I wish they had a bigger selection of colors. They didn't have a humongous selection. It might have been just the drugstore that I went to, but they didn't have a lot. So I was kind of nervous about picking my color because there wasn't a bigger range of colors, but it ended up working out well, so that's good. So yeah, other than that, it feels awesome. I love that it has a pump. It's not one of those pour out tubes. I hate those. So yeah, I really enjoy it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions video and kind of demo at the beginning there. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!